What's up, folks? Today we want to take a look at a story that we kind of saw it coming, but it really hit the pages over the last couple of days, where Jamaican athlete Junelle Bromfield made this public declaration that she's afraid to return to Jamaica. And so we want to have a little discussion on that. It's a regrettable headline, but we want to take a look at that and the issues surrounding all of this. Now, unless you live on a rock, you would have been aware of some of the discussions that sort of precipitated this thing. Junelle Bromfield is a Jamaican quarter miler. Came through the school system and has been a part of the Jamaican female sprinting team, if you will, over the last 3-4 years. And has represented Jamaica well. Now, in the course of certainly the last year and a half, her relationship with American sprinter Noah Lyles essentially became center stage, if you will. It became big headline, big story that she and Noah Lyles have been an item. And Noah Lyles, everybody know, has been a Mr. Multamasi, Holy Pataki. And give him due. You know, a youngster, well, young enough in any event. And he has been enjoying himself, having a good time in terms of his own track and field exploits. Never fared as well as he had projected in the Paris Olympics, but be that as it may, both of them are an item. And, you know, if you I forgive them look good together, right? Problem is, Jamaica never did as well as was projected at the Olympic Games in Paris. And it didn't help that Noah Lyles, Mr. Chatty Mouth, me call him. Because him and Junelle have a thing, and them look really nice together. In fact, me like them. But me just think him chat a little bit too much, and the man and woman thing, basically, because she live in mother house, and she, up in Florida, and it is reported that she provided him some information, some little chit chat about stuff going on at the Jamaican track team. Because she a run for Jamaica, him a run for America. And, Mr. Multamasi, him come a road and him big up some of the things that she tell him. And of course, Jamaica people take her to task, right? Jamaica people basically decide, say, why she a sellout. No, he's a track and field fan. The competition between America and Jamaica has been center stage. Certainly, we have to go all the way back to the 1960s, and you know that, from the Olympics with Lennox Miller and Donald Quarry back in Mexico, all the way up to the Carl Lewis and the Carl Lewis era, and then in the later years, Usain Bolt and the dominance of Jamaica, certainly from 2008 right up to 2016, Jamaica dominant. So America have them ticket, and they have been the track team that we measure ourselves against. And Junelle is involved with right now one of the U.S. top sprinters. Him love to give himself the props that him are the biggest sprinter and I think, but be that as it may. And so when she made these comments, and then she made it on, it bust on social media, and Jamaica now do so good in the Olympics for this past Olympics. Yeah. And everybody find a reason for make excuse and tear down, and she became the butt of the criticisms. Of course, my understanding is that they took her to task. Jamaica people, tear her down. Or she sell out, and that our man chat too much, and she fit there with them kind of man and thing. But as a big track and field fan, if you're serious about track and field, you don't pay that no mind, right? And of course I understand, because there were some reports where she responded to some of the comments on social media, and who tell her to do that, and them tear her to bits, to the extent that she took down her Instagram account and basically went into seclusion. And as our performances at the Olympics became less and less shiny as we had projected, and it never helped that she, in as much as she was on the team as a quarter miler, she not even a bronze medal she win. So Jamaica people, look for something for tear, and she put herself in the thing, and they came after her, particularly the women. Come and see some of the comments. Do I believe that Jamaica people not like her? No, far from it. But again, she's a youngster, and maybe she don't really understand the nature of the kind of angst that us not doing well and her in bed with the other side is going to project. As one fellow commentator said, a lot of the woman, a lot of the criticism came from Jamaican women, and he went even as far as to suggest that, boy, for North woman, because she there on top, they were the top American sprinter, if you will, a man who have whole heap of props, them they all over the place, and them look good together. And so, some woman probably, as my boy said, out of jealousy, them a look after her. But be that as it may, she decides, boy, this no look good. And in fact, the whole thing came to a head when this, I think it was last week, when Simone Clark Cooper, who have her TVJ program, Sim Soul Sessions, extended an invitation to her to come to Jamaica to be on the program. And she responded to Simone that she not come to Jamaica because she is afraid for her life. She said she spoke about, that she was threatened, her life was threatened and all of that. And so she wouldn't come to Jamaica. They made different arrangements to record the program. And Simone was a bit taken as well. I love Simone. I love our program, Sim Soul Sessions. But do I believe that Jamaicans would really do harm to Junelle? Well, here's how me look at it. A friend of mine, long time ago, before me leave Jamaica, a friend of mine, in a business. I'm in a business for almost 20 years. And a senior police officer did tell me one time, say, when people threaten you in Jamaica, don't take it lightly, right? And he went further to talk about the stats, murder statistics, that a good 30% of all murders in Jamaica is precipitated by a threat. And, against that background, me see with her. It's unfortunate. I can't even believe some agree with her upon this thing. Do I believe that people will do her harm? In principle, no. But some are stupid enough. Some are stupid enough that we will find that kind of motivation and just take it out on her because, out of jealousy, out of spite, whatever. And it is unfortunate, This is a girl who, she's a Jamaican. Whether we want to agree or disagree with her, she won away. Noah Lyles is our boyfriend, and, listen, when it comes to matters of the heart, me now get involved with people and them matters of the heart. People love who they want to love. I mean, I have no problem with that, right? And even if she get off some talk where people find disfavor with, is not enough to support taking that kind of position against her. Again, she's one away. And it is very, very disconcerting that as a country, our population have to go down to that. Some may argue that she's being childish, but, you know, against a background of the comment, the position I just articulated about threats, you really can't take that lightly. And it is unfortunate that one of us have to take this kind of position. Let me see where one commentator, you know, in on social media, I make the argument that if I make sure I try and make an argument, forget status in America, shouldn't use that as a status. The reality is that, you know, this whole concept of cyberbullying and thing, me really never believe in it, but this is a good indicator of what cyberbullying is all about. And she have every right to be fearful for her life. We murder 1,300 Jamaicans every year for no reason whatsoever. Every year. We've been doing that for at least the last 30, 35 years. And so why would we want to believe that somebody wouldn't carry out that kind of threat? A whole heap of people that walk up and down in Jamaica where not too kosher in them head. Things now go right for them and somebody else who things are go right for them out of jealousy and them deal with her away. So me agree with her for protect herself. Me can't believe me, I agree with that. But the truth be told is one has to be realistic. It is unfortunate that as a Jamaican that we would treat with another Jamaican like that. And this argument about sports and the fans, you know, the sport and all of that, we have to cut it out. There is no excuse for that kind of behavior. When you get to the point, listen, this is a young lady who, you know, she has had a pretty traumatic last year and a half, 2 years. She lost her mother and she lost two of her brothers, right? You know, within a very short space of time. So the whole idea of Jamaica and the factor of these loss is right in front of her. And to be threatened in the way that it was done, you know, I can appreciate the position that she is coming from. I remember when Noah Lyles won the 100, and you know everybody have different opinions as to what the results of the race should be. But the fact is, you know, at the end of the race, I him win, and she was being embraced by Lyles and mother and thing, and only people have all kind of things to say about her. Instead of just, you know, not all of us are mature enough to relish the glory of somebody else who has done well, right? Whether them dep on your side or not. Not everybody have that level of maturity, and unfortunately, it came down to this, you know. But I am going to hope that enough time will pass, that, you know, she and our young one, you know, continued good health and that them grow from strength to strength. Hopefully we will find it, I mean, you know, within ourselves to extend the olive branch, bring her back, come a yard, because she won away, right? And me, on behalf of the misguided, to Junelle, me I go say to you, you know, I understand how you feel, but don't shut the gate on the people of the country, because I know everybody feel the same way. And, you know, when you're ready, come a yard. Bring Noah Lyles with him too, with you too. And come a yard. And we have to find a way to deal with this kind of thing. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that, you know, we have had to find ourselves, you know, in this kind of state. But again, given the propensity to violence that Jamaicans have demonstrated over the last 3.5 decades, may understand your fear. Worse, against the background of you losing your mother and your two brothers, them, you know, even more so. But, you know, hopefully put enough time between you and all of that, and we look forward to welcoming you back to my yard. I'd like you guys in the audience to, you know, if you like the video, give me a feedback. First of all, may I ask you for, you know, click the like button, and if you have not yet done so, hit the subscription button so that when we drop a nice video, you ahead of the curve and you think. But more importantly, we'd love to see your comments in the comment section. And while you're at it, check out our website at yardmedia.com. Look at all the stuff that we have, and if you feel a mind to support our efforts as well. But more importantly, a good 30% of the people who are following no subscribe. I may invite you to do subscribe to the channel because help us to grow. And let me see your comments in the feedback section. Respect.